Hello, my name is Thappa, and today I will be presenting International Collaboration, Conducting Research in the Lab and the Field. Science is composed of facts, but facts are not science. I'm a scientist. I look at the world with a critical eye and through a skeptical lens. I question nearly everything, and I'm intrinsically curious to understand how a system functions and the mechanisms supporting it. I decided to take control of what I was learning. In a classroom, you sit there and listen to the whys and the hows. The how did we get here part is sometimes missing, and it's what I wanted to discover. To learn the context of what I'm learning, to learn how it's applicable to the real world, to learn what I want to do with this knowledge. Studying abroad twice was my means of conducting research in two diverging fields and environments. Denmark gave me access to research in the immunology, biotech, and pharmaceutical world, while Australia gave me in-depth field research experience and the opportunity to develop, design, and conduct my own projects. Across 7 months and 2 continents, my research included projects on biotech startups, international pharmaceutical companies, the ecology of marine life, competition in the rainforest, and varying marine ecosystems. I began my journey in Denmark, which is home to Medicon Valley, a leading European hub of scientific research and development. The valley ranges from Copenhagen, Denmark to Malmö, Sweden, and houses over 255 members, which include pharma, biotech, medtech, hospitals, and universities. Due to unique clinical trial laws from the European Union, conducting research in Medicon Valley is ideal given the available investment opportunities and potential partnerships. Few locations compared to the high concentration of research opportunities available in Medicon Valley. Several big pharma companies like Novo Nordisk and AstraZeneca house their international headquarters here. These companies, along with startups, hospitals, and universities, conduct cutting-edge research on diabetes, cancer, inflammation, neuroscience, and diagnostics. My program in Denmark was through the Danish Institute for Study Abroad. It was a biomedicine program focusing on drug development and biotechnology. I visited several biotech companies and conducted an in-depth research project with Centaurus Pharma, where I learned about their research techniques, their drug platforms, patents, and collaborations with big pharma. Denmark was more than just biomedicine and drug development. I took classes focusing on global health and clinical approaches to HIV and AIDS. With these different classes, I went to malaria research labs at Copenhagen University, learned about the Millennium Development Goals and visited the United Nations, and visited Positive House, which is a safe house for men with an HIV positive status. These experiences taught me how many levels there are in research and medicine. You have to think in broader contexts and understand how the work you're doing in one place has the potential to impact and make a difference in someone else's life. The drug you're developing in Medicon Valley has the potential to fight disease in sub-Saharan Africa and change global health standards. I switched gears completely when I left my home and family in Denmark and headed to Australia to explore the ecological wonders of which it boasts. Wallace's line is the geographical separation of Australia from Asia and the majority of the world. It splits Asia from Australia, thus marking where marsupials and monotremes begin to dominate. The flora and fauna of Australia make it one of the most diverse and unique ecosystems in the world. The continent ranges from the outback and eucalypt forests to the Great Barrier Reef and the rainforests. Conducting marine biology and tropical ecology in eastern Australia is ideal due to the vast biodiversity of species and range of ecosystems. As the author Bill Bryson said, in Australia, take a stroll through the bush and you can find half a dozen unnamed wildflowers, a grove of Jurassic angiosperms, and probably a 10-kilo lump of gold. I know where I'd be working if I were in science. What he said is exactly true. There were times when I was certain I stumbled upon Gondwana or a new species. While I learned that ecology may not be my calling, my research projects proved that research is exciting and nonlinear. To name a few skills, I learned the feeding strategies of neat ants, the dominance of the bouillon tree in the rainforest, plankton concentrations in different areas of disturbance in the Great Barrier Reef, and how to classify and identify 34 different seaweed species. Scientific research is translatable, collaborative, and international. Skills and knowledge from one field can be applied and used in another. The essence and premise of research is exploring new concepts and testing new ideas. My research projects overcame language, culture, country, and continental barriers to achieve just that. Traveling has given me insight and proved that you cannot completely understand without going to a place and seeing and experiencing it for yourself. It's simple. Going abroad gives you perspective that you would not have otherwise gained. It leaves me with a greater sense of appreciation and understanding for the natural and developed world. Sometimes you just need to go. Our world is full of natural beauty and wonders, of complex models and outstanding adaptations and unique evolution. Conducting research, both in the lab and in the field, helped me filter my interests. It taught me that inspiration is all around. Studying abroad helped me move from inside the classroom and past the lab to thinking about my research in a global context. How can I collaborate and conduct research in the lab? How can my work be taken and applied to better the lives of others? Biology is the study of life, and I studied life on different continents, in various countries, amongst different cultures. And I learned more than I ever thought I would. Life is a constant quest to learn more, to see more, to explore more, to discover more, to appreciate more, and to understand more. My travels and research make me feel as though I am becoming more scientifically interesting. Thank you.